Yo, it's Cass and Chris. We got you in the mix. Yeah. We say goodbye to the gloominess and the rain. Bright-eyed pupils when we peep the waves. Until we get sipping our local IPA. Welcome to the city built for leisure and play.
'Cause we're living. Welcome back, my friends. Another edition of the Livin in San Diego podcast. We're here. We're live at our Bermuda Club studios up here in Carlsbad. We're in the conference room, knocking it out. You see how many wires are around right now? There's a lot.
Yeah.
We got it down, though. Got this thing set up in like 15 minutes. Perfect.
Hundreds of feet of wire, maybe?
Hundreds. It's got to be hundreds.
Yeah.
And this is the Livin in San Diego podcast, the best podcast in San Diego to know what's going on, what's happening, a little bit about us, and everything in between. So, episode 252, I'm Chris Erickson. We got Mr. Cassidy Lewis on the ones and twos.
Yo.
Do we have our applause thing up?
No, I don't have.
Can we give yourself an applause?
I guess I would need to learn it.
There we go. It's going to be your favorite part of the show, the sound effects. But we got a hot show today, guys. As with every week, we got new to do and to do. Some fun stuff, some little ice cream things, some festivals. One of actually a fellow Bermuda Club member in the Adieu. So, or not the person, but the business.
I was going to say I have an Adieu if it's not your Adieu.
Yeah, no, I saw that.
The same one.
As I was scrolling through news last night, that's my usual bedtime activity is, read news, scroll
Doom
through
scrolling?
news. No, just news. And it's nice. It's not on my normal phone. My normal phone charges and it's a secondary I think it's an old Pixel phone or something like that. But so there's no Instagram, there's no Facebook, there's nothing of that. It's just strictly for Google News or podcasts when I sleep. And it's pretty well attuned. So like all the articles, not all, a lot of the articles are San Diego, Encinitas, North County, you get a lot of local stuff. So anyways, I saw it last night as I was scrolling and it must have just dropped because I looked at it this morning and it was the article from, we'll tease it, from SD Beer News was, like 15 hours old. So pretty new. We got some, we're going to hit on sports a little bit. It's Padre Day. It's Padre Day here in San Diego. But by the time this drops, the series is over. So, we'll get into predictions, all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to get too much into it, where to watch it, all that. I was thinking about all that, but once again, it's going to be irrelevant by the time this comes out.
That's kind of an odd thing, too.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 noon games. That's wild.
Yeah, I told the biggest Padre fan in my house about that, and he was very upset.
Because he's at school for...
Yeah, I told him last night, I said, all right, we got a 12 o'clock game today, we got a 12 o'clock game tomorrow, and maybe Thursday. He's like, and then he realized, I'm at school. And he's like, what? So I don't. He's very upset. So I'm going to try to figure it out. They get out 2:20, bring them home, maybe catch the end of the game today. We'll see what happens in today's game. Maybe might pull them out early tomorrow. I don't know. Kind of want him to see a Padres playoff game. So anyways, we got that coming on. We got a question for Cassidy at the end.
Sweet.
Yep. And then wrap-ups for the week. So I had a fun week getting into a lot of stuff. I'll get into that, what Cassidy got into, and let's rock and roll. So first off, starting with the weekends. I usually ask you how it's going, but I got a lot to cover. So
Sweet, me too.
I guess some of it wasn't weekends, but some of it was other stuff. But first off, so we did go to a Padres game last week right by your guys' seats.
Yep.
Section 124, so right down the third baseline, I guess, right left field line.
Yep.
I don't know what you call it at that point.
No netting protection.
No netting. Yeah, you're outside of the netting. We didn't get any screamers at us, but it was just that view is awesome. The tickets aren't crazy expensive, especially season tickets without all the fees and stuff. There was a huge difference. The amount of fees were almost the amount of the tickets cost. Yeah. Like what Josh charged me to what I could have got like on whatever, what are the Ticketmaster or whatever?
Yeah, SeatGeek.
Was almost double. So it was wild. Anyways, awesome seats down there. So shout out to Joshua. Thanks for getting me in there. And we did get a lot of action over there. We did get a Jackson Merrill home run right off the Western Metal building.
Nice.
We got a handful of plays down there. One foul ball bounced right in front of us, like, in the dirt still, but you're right on the dirt. So that was pretty cool. Few things I noticed. So we got there pregame, and it was funny, so we were on the Brewers where the away team is warming up. There's guys throwing footballs and, just hanging out. So, just getting loose out there. They cleared out probably, let's say hour, 45 minutes, hour till the game. And then the guys come out and start, prepping the field. The foul lines aren't even out there. I didn't even know that, and so they're getting the infield. And then there's dudes walking around with vacuums.
Yeah, little vacuums.
Cleaning up little dirt clods and stuff. Little pieces of grass that popped up. So let's just say shout out to the Petco grounds crew. They're getting after it. The guys were out there for probably like an hour. They had to go fill up, like get a new battery because it was just like there's a guy in the infield and then he joined him on the outfield. So yeah, they got the field looking real nice. Yeah. Second thing, what do you think? Okay, at the beginning of the game, there's a bunch of kids lined up, mostly Brewers fans at this point, right? Like when you guys go, probably the Giants are right there, right? Yeah. So you guys love it. But there was at least 2 grown men with autograph books and some sort of must have cards or something in there, but kind of running around like, old, like, I don't know, 50, 60 year old.
What are my thoughts on that?
What are your thoughts?
It's weird.
Okay, yeah, it is. Like, bro, what do you like? Hey, Bowers, can you sign this for me?
At least bring your kid. Like, I don't care if you're like trying to get cards signed. If you're, those guys are trying to do it probably for business, like to make money. I would assume. But yeah, it's not a good look.
It's pretty lame, bro.
Yeah,
that's my take on it.
Especially when they're like pushing kids out of the way.
Yeah, like get out of here. Like, if I was a major league baseball player, I would not sign those guys. I'd be like, sign, skip,
sign. Yeah.
There was 2 of them. And I'm like, you guys are weirdos. But anyways, I thought that was pretty weird. And then from our seats, like I said, no foul balls, but the gal sitting in front of us, Brewer was up there. He had his sign out, happy birthday. His friend made it from the week before where he got sick. And then on the reverse side, so it's my 7th birthday on one side, SD pods, whatever. On the other side, he made, my name is Brewer, but I'm here for the Padres. So like that was his second side of the sign. Cool. And some people couldn't see that, and they'd see like his birthday sign backwards, and he's like dancing, like turn your sign around. So he turned it around, and they giggle at that one. Like, but anyway, so he was dancing with the sign, trying to get on the jumbotron. Is that what we call it still, the jumbotron?
Yeah, I think.
I don't know if that was like a brand name, like Kleenex or something, but
it's definitely what it was called at Qualcomm.
Yeah,
so going back to Jack Murphy and Qualcomm days.
Yeah. So we'll go with the jumbotron, but not Trent. Why do I keep thinking Trent Bauer? What's his name? Bowers.
I don't know.
Jake?
Not sure.
Anyways, left fielder for Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers dancing up there, and the gal in front of us was like, as they're warming up, pitching and stuff, and she yells, "Hey!" and points at Brewer, and he looks over, hugs her. She had her glove, so she was right in front of us, protected. So I felt safe. I didn't bring my glove.
Didn't Brewer warn you to bring your glove or no?
I wasn't gonna bring it, dude. Look like a nerd out there.
I always
like
bring
you.
Mine. Well, you go to a Giants game and it's like 10 times as many gloves as there are at Petco.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a handful. There was, like I said, the gal in front of us. She had us protected. Brewer has his. I'm saying, okay, we're good. We're good here.
Especially you don't look like a nerd in that section.
Yeah.
Because that section is gnarly.
Yeah. No, she perfect throw to her, catch, boom, got a ball. Nice. It was like, dude, he was stoked. It was from a Brewer. His name's Brewer, so he was happy. And then not halftime, between innings, they all run down. All the kids run down to the little third base, to the ball girl down there, ball guy, whoever's down there. And like Machado will throw off the ball afterwards, and then she'll grab somebody. Anyways, he went down there, I think one time, came back with another ball. Like, he was telling her the whole story of, I was supposed to come, like he hopped up on the rail and started chatting her up, like before the end of or before they started, throwing the ball out. And he's like, I was talking with her, told her I was supposed to come last week, but it was my birthday. I got sick and this and that. So we came back this week. And so he came back with the ball. So
that's funny.
I said, how many games I've been to, dude? And I got, how many balls I've got? 0. Yeah. He shows up to one game, gets 2 balls. No foul balls. Still no foul balls. But anyways, it was fun times out there.
Nice.
We also hit up Oktoberfest. Always a good time. We usually the daytime shift. We went the afternoon shift because we had games all kinds of stuff going on that day. But saw all the neighborhood locals down there, Jamie and our other neighbors and everybody's down there. So Encinitas Oktoberfest is a big thing. But if you guys want all the Oktoberfests around town, go check out our Instagram because there's still a few going on. A few have happened already, but you got a few going on into the next few weeks. So go check that out, see what's happening in your neck of the woods. And then another new spot. So this isn't our new spot, but I want to give them a shout out. Los Tacos over in Carlsbad. There's one in Encinitas, one in Carlsbad. Carlsbad one is it's Los Tacos Beer Garden. So it's more of a restaurant. It's right next to Black Rail Kitchen off El Camino and what is it, Aviara right there in that little corner. And solid spot. I believe it was the owner I was talking to. We were chatting. I got there before the family. They were coming from practice. And so they have a little bar stool or a little bar top inside, outside. I was telling you they have one of those in the bar top on the inside. It's like stainless steel top, but then they have like a strip of where it stays cold. Yeah. So you can just set your beer on there, stays cold. But he was telling me, I mean, first off, food was great. Obviously, if you guys haven't been to Los Tacos, go check them out. Either one. I like this one. We usually get it to go, sitting down and getting it like super fresh right there. It was really good. Surf and turf burrito, all their tacos. I decided I'm not a birria guy. You know, birria. It's like the new hot thing. I like it, but it was definitely good flavor. Nothing wrong with it. It was just, I think the sauce that you dip it in, like a little sweet or cinnamony or something like that. Obviously, it's delicious meat. But anyways, fish taco was good. Everything was good. Everything was solid. Nice. But I was talking to him a little bit about the beers, and he's like, yeah, I went down to TJ, and there's a brewery down there called Insurgente. And so he had 3 of theirs on tap, and he's like, yeah, you know, they met the guy down there. They have a few tap rooms down there. So they have a pretty good beer scene down in TJ as well. So if you ever want to go, yeah. But the beer was good. I think I had it was just their IPA. I forget what it was called. But then he's got another one from down in Ensenada. I forget the name of that one. Anyways, he's got some probably 10 taps on draft. A few were pure. There was another one, Humble Sea from up in SF. So anyways, cool vibe in there. Go check it out. It was busy. I was talking, it's been about 2 months since they've been open. They staying busy. A lot of people going in there. So anyways, go support them if you guys want some good Mexican food. But yeah, that was the weekend there.
Nice.
Yeah. How many minutes we've been on?
12 minutes.
Perfect.
Yep. So Friday we just hit our local watering hole with some friends, Sapporo.
Okay.
So we got some good sushi. If you go there and you like spicy, it's not super spicy, but it's got jalapenos on top. A Hawaiian roll, delicious. So
what else we got on a Hawaiian roll there?
Ahi on top. It's not seared, but it's like whatever they use that like flamethrower over it real quick.
Yeah, a little butane.
Yeah. I think
torch.
It's got spicy tuna in it, maybe avocado. It's delicious. It's really good.
A little bit of sweet sauce, like teriyaki or something.
Or like the eel sauce or whatever they call it. Yeah, really, really good. Yeah, it's just an easy, fun spot.
And this is in
San Alejo Hills.
San Alejo.
Yeah. Then Saturday we had soccer. Couple of wins for the boys. Bray played first, and it's their first win of the season. So
nice.
Excited for them. Bray had a goal and assist. He was pumped.
Yeah.
And then Cam played.
Are they 7v7 right now?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, 7v7. And then Cam played at Connors in San Marcos and got another win there on fire.
Nice.
So,
yeah, we're not looking good for State Cup. So
really? Well, everybody goes.
I know, but the seeding, somebody said like, ooh, yeah, you one of our teammates or one of our parents on the team, because we haven't, maybe we won one, but all the games are close. There's no blowouts. We just can't finish. So anyways, yeah, he's like, ooh, we might end up in Temecula this year.
Yeah. Well, we ended up in Temecula. Well, I don't know. We've been middle seed the last 2 years, and we've been in Norco and Temecula.
Okay.
So I don't really think there's a ton of validity
maybe
to where you end
will
up.
Be here. We'll see.
Yeah. No, I don't know about that because, yeah, I don't think even the other team that is in Cam's age group, they were kind of middle of the pack too and ended up in Del Mar.
Okay.
So I don't think it's...
All right, good to know. We could end up anywhere. All
right. You could also... So we have friends where they're playing Flight 4, but they should be in Flight 3, and I think their goal differential this season so far is 36.
Up.
So
that way they're one They're one flight behind where they should be. Okay.
Yeah. And they've won every game, and every game's been, it's like 13-0, 7-1, 8-0.
Why'd they go the next flight?
Because they already had a team in that flight.
Got it.
And the director didn't want to for whatever reason, and they're just massacring. But at State Cup, we'll see, but they might get moved up just because.
Sounds like they should be.
Yeah, probably. So anyway.
Or else you're going to get a lot of angry parents. Like, these guys aren't this flight. And like,
yeah.
Who cares? Get out of here.
Yeah, right. So that was fun. Came also had baseball on Saturday, so we did that. But then after baseball, we went to Local Roots. Met some friends there. Kombucha, but they also have beer.
Where is it?
Little known fact. It's right near the Secret Target, South Vista Target.
Okay.
Kind of like right where a lot of those spots are.
The Sycamore Corridor adjacent?
Adjacent, yeah. So, yeah, it was really fun. I was just trying to look it up to see if it was like every Saturday, but I think it's just specific, and they'll probably do it again. But it was Boots and Booch on Saturday night. So it was line dancing, live band.
I'm assuming country music.
Country music,
nice.
Yeah. It was super fun. They had one of those like blow up mechanical bowls.
Yeah.
Braden and Cam did it. I haven't posted it yet. I'll have to post it. But beer was good. They have they make pizza. They have pretzels, salads, and stuff there. The food was really, really good.
A little kitchen really there,
cool.
or
yeah,
okay.
Kitchen right in the back, and it was packed.
Yeah.
For this event, but we had a cool little spot around a fire pit that wasn't on, which is probably good with kids running around and stuff. And it wasn't cold at all. But it was super fun. It was a good time.
Was it for the event? Is that why you guys cruised, or you just
we
were going out? And
we had friends.
Out?
We had friends say they were going and asked if we wanted to come, and it just ended up being a fun event.
Are they they're brewing their own beer there, or they have their own beer on tap?
Yeah.
Local Roots beer. What kind? IPA.
I got a West Coast IPA. Yeah, I think they had 3 beers, but they also have cocktails. They have 20 different kombuchas, but it was really good.
Like actual cocktails or like mocktails or
or beer. No, but
like
I don't know. I don't know for a fact. I didn't look into ingredients and stuff, but they were like the kombucha was like $6 or $7, and the cocktails were 10. Okay. So I'm assuming maybe there was some booze in it.
Maybe, yeah. So,
who knows?
Do you do any booch?
No.
I'm not a booch guy.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I've only had it a couple times and haven't been a huge fan.
Yeah, it's a little.
Yeah, it takes an acquired taste.
Yeah,
but like
so is IPA though, right?
Yeah, right, exactly. But I think I've acquired that taste. So.
I'm not in the mood to acquire anything else.
Yeah,
and you can't really go from booch to IPA. It's just two different.
Yeah,
like I don't know. It's like I guess a sour or something in an IPA too.
Yeah, some of the flavors sound interesting. I'm like, oh, that sounds. But then there is always that fear that there's like that the kombucha flavor too.
Yep.
I
always do
even
like a sip.
It's like pink and looks like it's gonna be like a seltzer, and then it's like,
yeah,
not so much.
Yeah, isn't it fermented tea or something? Like there's something sort of. Like I don't know. I don't even know what kombucha is, but
I think that's right.
Some sort of fermented something rather.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think, but it also has like. That's why the wife had to stop drinking it in the evenings because it does have caffeine in it, right? So, but then we were talking with our beer guru about coffee beers in one of the last episodes, and he was saying, like not kombucha, but like a coffee porter, coffee stout, whatever. The alcohol kind of takes away, like it balances out the coffee, so you don't really get the coffee buzz. Yeah, just kind of.
It's like a pep pill and a downer, like at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I still stay away from the coffee beers, even though I love them. Like a nice coffee stout.
Yeah.
Used to be solid, but
yeah.
No more in our decaf days.
Yeah.
This is the decaf podcast.
And so anyway, really cool outdoor, like huge outdoor space. Even with like the live band setup, there was tons of seating, and they just have like roll up doors for
the warehouse style.
Yeah. But like very, very well done.
Yeah.
Like super nice, big bar. It was very, very cool.
Nice.
I think it's the same building that Latitude 33 used to be in.
Okay.
On the backside. But Latitude 33 was just like the old school brewery style, like where you walk in and they've got the tanks on the left and all that. I'm like 90% sure that that's the same building.
Is Latitude, are they here still?
Their beer is.
Yeah, I know their beer is. I know that, I don't know if it was them or Mother Earth. One of them they have another spot in Nampa, Idaho.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know if it was Mother Earth.
Oh, that's Mother Earth.
Is it Mother
Yeah,
Earth? They have it
Mother
up there?
Earth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they don't even list as a, I think who had it? BTR, I think Brewers Tap Room had a Mother Earth on tap, and it tells you like where is it from, and it said Boise or whatever, Idaho, somewhere up in Idaho.
Yeah.
So they don't even claim San Diego anymore.
But they have I think they still have a facility on Thibodeau and
do they?
Vista, but maybe they don't brew
maybe
much there, or
maybe
some.
even that one came from
Yeah.
there or something. So
Yeah.
they different kegs, different beers from different spots.
Yeah.
All right.
And then Sunday, Braden's baseball team, I got to see him play for the first time this season in a game, which was fun. And they won on a walk-off. So it was a fun winning weekend.
Nice.
Always a positive.
Yeah. Love a good winning weekend.
Yeah,
we're half and half, so we got one win, one L. We'll get there. We'll get there,
you
boys.
just had to play more games than like for us.
Yeah.
We went 3-0, but we could have gone 2-1, still been happy.
Yeah. All right. Talking about 2-1. Padres playoffs are here.
Yep.
So, like I said, this is going to be over by the time you guys listen to it. It's not going to be. We're going to know the results. Yeah, I'll give you my predictions. What's your predictions first before? Maybe I need some ideas.
I don't know.
I thought of my predictions. Not as I was cruising here, but as I was getting ready this morning. So I got them.
I thought it was interesting, and I haven't seen I don't know if they've made the roster official yesterday or what, but I did hear that Schilt was going to carry all the starting pitchers, which I thought was interesting for a 3-game series. It's odd. Yeah.
Who they usually have more bench guys or what's
yeah, but like, or some of the starters would know they're coming out of the bullpen, but none of them have come out of the bullpen this season. So I don't know. It's just like the ones that have been struggling, you may not see move forward. Like usually going into a 3-game and 5-game series, you're only going to have 3 guys go. So you pick your best
even
3.
do a 5-game too, because he's got enough.
Because there's enough rest in there too. Yeah.
Because you have
Days
travel
off.
day.
Yeah. Yeah. So usually you can get away, even a 7-game series, you can get away with 3 guys. Probably better to have 4 and 7, but like when the Giants won their last World Series, it was Bumgarner and Bumgarner only. The other guys were like going like 3 or 4 innings and the bullpen would come in. So maybe he's just planning on using the bullpen arms quick if somebody struggles, because Darvish has been struggling, Cease has been struggling. So.
That's kind of the wrap up that I heard yesterday after Schilt's press conference. They were saying, Pavetta's going 1.
Yeah.
Then he said Cease is going 2. Didn't say 3 yet, but potentially Darvish. But then King, how they were describing if Cease gets through one time in the lineup, so 3 innings ish, and then bring in King for 3 innings ish, and then you're in the bullpen.
Yeah, I don't know if I like
Why?
that.
Why? I like
well,
that.
it's just these starters, they're set in their ways. They're used to have
Cease
that big.
Be more set in his ways. I think King would be.
He hasn't played much this season.
Yeah, I think he would be more adept at coming out of the pen.
I think he did for the Yankees. I think that's what, and that's been a long time now. But I think he did come out of the pen every now and then.
Yeah.
So when he's getting his start, I think.
Yeah. Here's predictions. All right. So what I want to happen is different than my predictions. Right. So obviously I want a 2-game series. Be done, get a little rest, go into, I guess the next series probably starts Saturday or something like that, right? Because it goes Tuesday, Wednesday. Well, I guess, yeah, because everything's 3-game right now. So the next games, that's kind of when you get a little bit, it could be 3, it could be 5. So either way, they're done by Thursday. I would like, a 2-game series.
Sweep. Yeah.
Done. Yeah, come back. That's unlikely. What I'm thinking is a 1-1. Go into game 3. You kind of have, a decent start. It's going to be a tight game. It's going to be low scoring, but they get into the latter innings. The bullpen shuts them down. Robert Suarez comes in. He's going to struggle a little bit. It's going to get tight.
Miller's going to come in.
No, he's going to close out the game. But Miller will have already pitched in the 8th, so he's the eighth inning shutdown. But Suarez will come in. He's going to not give up, I don't know about any runs, but he's going to have some traffic. And then
Always.
like he does a lot of times, he'll come through it, maybe a DP, something like that. So that's the predictions. They take game 3, move on to the next series. What do you think?
Cool. No,
Cool.
I mean,
He says cool. Cool.
no, I mean, I think it's really kind of a toss up. I think they're both good teams. I think it's just going to come down to who really shows up.
Yeah.
I think it comes down to starting pitching. That's my bet. But do you know who they play after if they go move on?
They would play the Brewers.
Yep.
So, which they've been, like I said, when the Brewers came to town, yeah, they're a good team, but I don't think they're, out of who would be left, I'd most want to play them.
Yeah.
But we got to get through
Or
this
maybe
one
the
first.
Reds, but the Reds.
Yeah, but I don't think
squeaked in.
Reds
Yeah,
have
they
a
have,
chance.
Yeah, they have to beat the Dodgers. But I saw a really funny post. I didn't even realize because my team's been out. So on Sunday, I didn't realize that the Mets got eliminated and the Reds squeaked in.
Yeah.
I saw a post this morning of Citi Field it was obviously digital. Citi Field in New York turned into a Spirit Halloween store. I thought that was
should.
great.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And then I was looking up tickets for what do you think tickets cost for the Cubs versus Padres wild card series at Wrigley?
Wrigley's gonna be high. It's probably like $300 a piece, maybe.
That's what I was thinking. But at the time of this publication, there's probably not resale tickets, so they're probably going to be more. But for any one game was $96, including fees.
Yeah.
But to be fair, those are standing room passes, so $96 goes to stand there. Cheapest seats are going for $104 with fees, and then like anywhere from $121 to $137. Those are for the other games. But yeah, I mean, then for probably a decent seat, yeah, you're probably $150, $200 somewhere in there.
Yeah, I'm curious what it is. I'm gonna check real quick on
Check it out.
SeatGeek.
In other baseball news, this is a Cassidy Lewis update, and I don't like it. I don't like his nickname, but
Bomel.
yeah, Bomel. So dumb.
It sounds like Brangelina or like one of the old school.
Yeah.
You mix a couple
Go
together.
with Bob.
Bobo.
Go with Bob. Bob M would work better. But you guys lost your skipper.
We didn't lose him. We can find him.
He lost. He's gone. He's out to sea.
They fired their skipper that they extended in June.
Yeah, that's funny. You got your job, psych.
Yeah, right.
Pulled the rug.
Well, he's getting paid. I mean, that's what I was telling Cam last night when we were getting home. He's like, "Do you think he'll manage next season?" I'm like, "I wouldn't."
Yeah,
he's getting paid like $10 million to just sit.
Take a breather.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those guys don't just sit there. They don't.
No, I know.
They need to do something. So, who's next in line? You said
I don't know.
Bochy or Posey.
No,
the twos?
I think those are the ones that people are bantering about and not going to happen.
All right, who do you want then?
I really don't know. Like the one that they mentioned today was Skip Schumacher, but he might be like the manager in waiting for the Rangers because he's been on Bochy's staff this year. But he's got managerial experience. Did
they let Bochy go, or he just contracts?
They mutually decided
okay,
to go.
Got it.
So that's the one that I think is kind of the easy pick. He's got manager experience, coached under Bochy. I think he would be a good pick. I don't know if they'll go in that direction. After that, I don't know. Nick Hundley was mentioned. He's in the Giants organization as some kind of specialist
Padres?
And the Giants.
Was he a catcher?
Yeah, and the Giants.
Okay.
He was a backup catcher for Buster Posey.
Okay.
But no manager experience. Oh, Mark DeRosa was the other big one. So he has managed. He played for the Padres, played for the Giants. He played for the Padres, right?
I don't know.
Actually, maybe not. Anyway, he played for the Giants. He's been the manager of Team USA in the World Baseball Classic. Now he's on MLB Network, I believe. But he's been one that's thrown around, which he's got a great personality.
Yeah.
Just whether jumping into managing would be ideal for him.
How long do they usually go before they find somebody else? Because you got all season now, or all off season.
Yeah. I think they want to probably do it somewhat soon just so they can start planning, but they'll wait for the playoffs to be done.
Yeah.
Because there'll be guys to interview. My guess is probably November. December is when they'll sign somebody.
Well, we shall know soon. And then your other boy, I saw your post on Instagram.
Oh, Wilmer. It's Braden's, it's Camden's favorite player ever. And he's just such a, he had a great start the season, but then there was just so much, first base, there were 4 first basemen.
Yeah.
So he didn't have a ton of reps going down the stretch, but he still had 70 something RBIs, and he was just a very good, steady player. 18 to 20 home runs every season.
I think only
just
17
really
this
likable.
year.
17 this year. Yeah, but I think 15 of them were in the first half of the season.
Yeah, they said he came out hot.
Yeah,
and then not.
Yeah, well, he just hasn't been.
So
playing.
is he just his contract's up? They're moving on, or they're not picking him back up?
Yeah, I think he's 37 or something now, and
man.
now they have Bryce Eldridge came in and played for the last couple weeks, and he's their stud 20-year-old first baseman. He's going to be there, for a long time. So, or that's at least the hope that he'll be there for a long time, and so I think Wilmer's just expendable at the moment. Yeah, and I don't know if he'll sign anywhere else. Yeah, he started. I mean, you go back and look. He's famous for, first his walk-up song, which is the Friends intro, and also for crying on the field when he was a Met because he thought he was traded mid-game, and so he literally is just tears flowing. I mean, it was Mets fans loved him, and part of the reason they loved him is because of that. He had, he wanted to stay there so bad that he got that emotional. And the Giants fans, as you could see, standing ovation. He was there for 5 seasons or something.
6 years.
6 years. Yeah, 6 seasons. And they just, it was great. It's good. Well, he's a good Giant.
There's a new manager spot open.
Yeah, I don't think so. Well, some of these, somebody said Brandon Crawford. Oh, I think Braden said Brandon Crawford, or I'm no, he's got 6 kids or something like that.
He's a busy fella.
Yeah. Manager spot needs to be, per Giants beat writer Alex Pavlovich said, obsessive. Live and breathe. Watching video footage in the shower. Yeah, that kind of obsessive.
Less than 6 kids.
Yeah.
Maybe
0 would be good.
Grandkids okay?
Yeah.
If your kids are older, you got some grandkids.
Yeah.
That could work.
Or even just you decided not to have kids.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
All right. A lot of choices out there.
Yeah.
All right. That'll wrap up sports. We'll see what happens this week. Go Pods. Big week. I don't like the 12 o'clock games, but...
Yeah. Oh, one other... I know nobody cares that's listening, but other than Chelsea. But Willie Adames hit his 30th home run on Sunday, and it's the first Giant to hit 30 home runs since Barry Bonds left. So.
And you were right. Nobody cares.
It's a monkey off Giants' back for sure. Because nobody's been able to do it for that long, which is insane.
I don't think the Padres have done that for a bit. All right. Getting back to San Diego. All right. Forget this Bay Area BS. Mumbo jumbo. All right. We teased it last week. I want to hear some of these. We might have some additions here. I'm not going to go through. I'll go through all of them, but quickly. San Diego's 27 greatest cheeseburger spots. All right. From crispy smash to juicy classics and everything in between. This was in honor of Cheeseburger Day, which is not today, but
last week, wasn't it?
Yeah. But some of these,
it's never the wrong time to talk about a cheeseburger. So
yeah. What first off, before we get in, well, maybe I'll go through a few, and then you get into kind of styles that you're digging, and because there's, my style growing up was the Price Club frozen patties. Throw those on the grill and just cook them till they're done. Mm-hmm. There was no nuance to it. We had a bunch of kids, and that was cheap and easy, and that's the way we did it. So those actually weren't bad, but
no. And mine were always turkey burgers growing up because my dad didn't eat meat. So my mom didn't want to cook 2 things.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense.
Yeah.
You can make a good turkey burger.
Yeah, they're okay.
I'll ask your pops.
But
it's definitely not a cheeseburger.
No, it's always just a little bit more bland.
Yeah.
You have to season the crap out of it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, little bit drier because he's got to cook it all the way through.
Yeah.
One time I did it, because I've done it with turkey meatballs. If you add some soaked breadcrumbs kind of thing, it gets you keep it a little bit moist, but it's definitely no burger. All right, the real deal favorites. We have For the Win, double cheeseburger and PB. Don't know that spot. Do you know For the Win? There's been there's so many. It's a LA smash burger.
I don't know it.
Chain.
So. Oh, okay.
They'll probably, if they're good, we'll probably see them around. These are your boys, Copper Kings, the
Oh,
Western, San Marcos. They used to be the
Just a food truck.
or
Or a food stand, I guess, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Get a trailer.
They have a spicy bomba, Middle Eastern style aioli. It's absolutely worth the drive to San Marcos, according to this.
We just went back. I was worried they weren't there anymore just because I hadn't seen them.
Yeah.
But me and the boys went during summer break, like that last week, and it was delicious.
They're just tucked behind off San Marcos Boulevard, behind the main
They're right next to the bowling alley.
bowling alley.
And Churchill's is on the or right. Yeah, Churchill's is just on the other side.
Okay.
So definitely one of the best in San Diego.
Next up, you have Harlan Brewing Patty Melt. You a Patty Melt fan?
I don't know if I've had one, to be honest.
Yeah, I've had it in the past at probably like a Denny's or something. So I don't know if that counts. But anyways, that one's in South Park. You have Barrio Burger Especial in Barrio Logan. Like I mentioned when we cruised through there the other day, we don't really hang out there much, but look like a cool little area down there. They've changed it a bit.
Yep.
Le Coq Classic Cheeseburger in La Jolla. Sounds fancy. Sounds like a La Jolla burger. It's an upscale French-inspired steakhouse from Food Network star Brian Malarkey.
Yep.
So, Tanner's Prime Burgers. Tanner's Prime Burgers signature cheeseburger in Oceanside.
I just saw somebody got that this weekend.
Yeah.
I don't remember who.
After building a local following at a pop-up at the Del Mar Racetrack, Tanner's Prime Burger, helmed by the former chef of multiple Michelin-starred restaurants, opened its first brick and mortar inside Oceanside's new Freeman Collective. It's still available at Del Mar and now also inside Front Wave Arena. Good to know. Their signature cheeseburgers stand out. 1 or 2 third of a pound of brand beef patties. And yeah.
Nice.
I've heard good things. ELE Burger Double Cheeseburger. It's a pop-up. Open bar in PB on Saturdays. St. James French Diner Burger Parisienne in downtown. It's they have a picture of it. I'll describe it. It's a burger and it's just like got like a pool of like French dip, French au jus sauce or something. I don't know if that's what it is, but that's kind of what it looks like. Creamy French dressing. Yeah, I don't know. It's like it is like French onion soup in a burger form.
No, I don't know.
I shall pass.
Yeah.
I'm not into that burger. Eat Crispy Burger, the original OG Crispy Double. Encinitas, National City, Kearny Mesa, La Jolla, and soon
I still haven't
Oceanside.
tried it.
Yeah, it's solid. Really thin burgers. We went there in the Encinitas one, coming back from a road trip. We're like, we need to eat. Everybody was getting cranky. That was right off Leucadia Boulevard over there. We're like, let's hit it. So anyways, yeah, good stuff there. Just simple, You got Charlie's Landing Smash Burger in Mission Bay. Rom Bomb Burger, OG Rom Bomb. That's a lot. In Scripps Ranch, and it's also a pop-up. So if you're over in Scripps Ranch, let us know how that one is. Moe's Steakhouse, Moe's Burger. Looks like a big fatty. Once again, just cheese melting off it. It's got some sort of, looks like maybe a brioche bun or something like that. The Moe's Burger features a house ground patty topped with creamy brie. I don't know. Are you a brie fan?
I like it, but I don't think in a burger.
I don't know about on a burger.
Yeah.
You got Bonehead Burger at Kenny B in Imperial Beach in Old Town. Here's one that's on the list for me: the Wysox Double Cheeseburger.
I still haven't had that either. Yeah. I've made my own from Wysox
from them.
ground beef.
Yeah,
which is delicious.
Yeah, they got some good meats, cool vibe. They got one in North Park and one in Carlsbad. So it's the Trust Restaurant Group. This modern butcher shop by Chef Brad Wise offers a tight but mighty sandwich menu, which I had I had something funky like a pastrami or something. I don't know what it was, but it was delicious because I was like, I want to try something different. And that's what it was. But I should have gone for the burger. The burger, though, it's got a little Thousand Island on it, house-made bun. But like you said, you also could get stuff to go. Burgers, steaks. I've got a few steaks for my pop's birthday one time. Super good. North Park Beer Original Smash in North Park, Bakersfield, and Crown Point. I've heard good things about. I forget when I was looking up stuff, but I've heard North Park Beer. They got some good food in there, like their spots.
Nice.
Swagoo Chop Shop, El Swagador Burger, Poway, East Village, Imperial Beach, and Westfield. The Friendly Dirty Flat Top Cheeseburger in North Park, PB, and Kearny Mesa. You got Irv's. I'll go to Irv's. I like Irv. I don't know. I like that name. Original Roadside Double Burger in PB. A Southern California classic since 1946. Where is it? How come I've never seen it? You got the Smoking Gun Wagyu double cheeseburger and gas lamp. You got Queenstown Bear Little Lamb, Little Italy. So this is a lamb burger, I'm assuming. New Zealand lamb patty with blue cheese, beetroot, mint dressing, lettuce, tomato chutney, some tomato chutney. What do you think? Garlic aioli?
Oh, I like the garlic aioli.
Dude, I like it. I like a good aioli there.
But you lost me the first couple things. The lamb kind of lost me.
Here's the pro tip. Skip the optional egg to let the other ingredients shine. Seems like an intense burger. If you're throwing an egg on that thing too,
100%.
that's a lot of flavors.
Yeah.
Have you had lamb? Do you like lamb?
I don't think so.
I've had lamb. It's really good. It's got definitely a little more pungent flavor. Not bad. Super good. But you can definitely tell like it's I've had I don't know if it's been a burger, but just, ground lamb or just little lamb chops. You should try them. They're really good. Just throw them on the grill.
Yeah.
They're delicious. Hey, he says, yeah. Let's move on. Hayes Burger Double Cheeseburger. Add chilies and Barrio Logan in Normal Heights. Jeremy's on the Hill Juicy J Burger in Julian. Julian made the list. And Rosie's Rosie Mac Burger. This is in Mission Beach and OB. What began as a food truck in 2022 has quickly grown into a burger empire with 2 brick and mortar stores. Rosemary's Burgers are thick, flavorful, and deeply satisfying. The Rosie Mac is their elevated take on the classic American cheeseburger, built with 2 Wagyu beef patties, American cheese, onion confit, house special sauce, Q pie mayo, and pickles.
I thought I was going to have mac and cheese on it.
That's what I'm thinking too. It kind of looks like it in the picture. It's like melting off. And then you have the obligatory classics, Rocky's Crown Point, half-pound cheeseburger. Have you ever been there? Rocky's, little dive, somebody from one of our realtor friends up in Sacramento hit me up. He was down here. I sent him there. I don't know if he ended up going, but Crown Point, Hodad's, Guido Burger
at the ballpark.
Yeah, I don't. I just had my first Hodad's at the ballpark. It's definitely not the same experience if you go to Hodad's, minus the line and everything. I sense that I've been in that line before and maybe had a Hodad's burger, but don't really. Just it seems like something I would have done living in PB for 10 years, but
yeah.
I don't know. Obviously, it was very memorable. The Lodge at Torrey Pines Drugstore Burger in La Jolla.
Okay.
And the Balboa Bar and Grill Original Balboa Burger in Bankers Hill and in Chula Vista. Where's your go-to burger?
For me, it's 2. I like Eureka. Partly just they're also close and
That's how most of it goes.
Go-tos.
Like, not going down to Rocky's.
No, not usually.
Crown Point to grab a burger.
Yeah, but Eureka's always been one of my favorites. Like we used to go down to UTC. Mm-hmm. I guess maybe we didn't go down there for a burger, but we went down there and had a burger.
Didn't it used to be in Bressie or?
But now it's in Bressie, yeah.
Is
so we
it
go
in
to the
Bressie?
Bressie, yeah.
Where is it there?
By what's the jump place? Sky Zone. It's right next to in the next parking lot to the north.
Oh yeah. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah. Got it.
So anyway, we go to Eureka and Bressie a bunch. Super, food's tasty. I really like it. They've got, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like jalapeno egg burger. I think is the one I like the most.
Have an egg on there?
Mm-hmm. Little fry. You can any way you want it, but like fried egg.
Don't get a scrambled egg.
No,
on
don't
that.
get scrambled. No, the first time, I think one of the times I got it, it was a little bit too cooked.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah, you need
But
a little.
It's
little
got to
runny.
run. Yeah. And then I really like Notorious. I think it's called Notorious Sports Bar and Grill now.
It used to be Notorious Burger.
Yep. But their food is delicious. Maybe not as well known. I mean, I think they are in Carlsbad, but
Yeah, we've been to their bagel spot quite a bit more.
Yeah.
Inglorious Bagels right next door, which is always popping. They actually have some good breakfast sandwiches over there too.
They do.
I've only had the burgers one time.
They're good. We get their. I think it's like a bacon Western burger or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. Oh, it's called the Big Papa. I think it's good.
I forget. I think I just got the classic there, but they had some live music when we were there. It was a good little vibe.
Yeah, it's a good spot.
Good beers on tap too. My go-tos, if I had to choose, obviously classics, In-N-Out. I think that's my favorite burger for the price, for taste. I love In-N-Out. Like you can't not love it, right?
Yeah.
Double classic. I didn't know. So my son got a cheeseburger and he got pickles on top. I didn't know you could add pickles.
Oh,
It's interesting. Yeah.
it's a whole secret menu.
Yeah. There is a whole secret menu. We should post that, but you get a grilled cheese, you get all kinds of weird stuff. But In-N-Out classic, like I said, can't really beat that. Just from anything else around. Like we used to go to Five Guys and then going there, it's like Five Guys is insanely expensive.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. There's a lot of well, everything is expensive now.
Not in and out though. Like when you get out of there for family of 4 for like $30, $25.
I know, it's pretty insane. Yeah. What's the one? Is it Smash Burger? No, what's it called? No, the one in Beacon.
Yeah, it is Smash Burger, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shake Shack?
Shake Shack.
Yeah, there we go.
They are Smash Burger. That's what it is. My brain. Yeah, Shake Shack. Delicious. Very expensive.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I can see it's a little fancier in there. Yeah. But my other go-to is Hamburger Hut. How come my flashlight's on? Is it getting you? Hamburger Hut in Leucadia.
Oh yeah.
They're kind of, if you go in there, it's the same
like In-N-Out
vibe
times,
style
yeah.
In-N-Out. Yeah, they have the same style burgers. It's eat in place, but they got good food, good drinks, good for family, kids, all that kind of stuff in there too, because they got a little outdoor area. Sometimes they did have at least one little arcade game, which is one game keeps the kids busy, like Pac-Man or something. They had foosball there at one point. Not sure if that's there, but anyways, that's a good go-to as well. But once again, just in the style of In-N-Out. So I guess you guys know where I sit on that.
Yep.
All right, we ready for some other new spots opening up, or here, or
Leaving or
leaving, before we get to Cassidy's question. All right, new. And tell me where you think they pop up the most once you hear this name. A new ice cream pop-up helps businesses offset rent costs. Their name is Scoopy Scoopy. So where do you think that they pop up the most?
I don't know.
Coffee.
Oh, coffee. Oh, I wasn't even putting it together.
Yeah, Scoopy Scoopy was inspired by let's restart this. Okay. Scoopy Scoopy was inspired, as every great business should be, by a pregnancy craving. Zach Zine, who is actually Sam the cooking guy's son. Mm-hmm. He's actually in the real estate business as well. So maybe we've seen him around. But anyways, his wife was due in last December, and early in her pregnancy, she earned sweet, melty release of ice cream. There was just one problem with the rise of local ice cream. It hadn't made its way to Cardiff, where they're at. So he found himself wisely driving her all around to find it. Anyways, they started a little pop-up I think they originally started out of Bump Coffee is what it looked like, where they would, Bump Coffee closes. What's a coffee shop close at? Like 3?
Yeah.
So they just pop up in there. Now they pop up at 2 different spots, but they have Coffee is one of the spots, but they call it super premium ice cream. So Wisconsin's chocolate shop ice cream. And then they coordinate with a few different local coffee shops and are popping up around town. So while the coffee shop closes, they'll open, rent it out for a little bit. Basically, coffee shops making no money anyways, right? Yeah. They started on 4th of July weekend this year in Bump Coffee in Cardiff, and have since popped up at Bump's Leucadia location. I didn't know Bump had a location in Leucadia.
Yeah, I don't know. Can't picture where it is.
Yeah, but they also are at Michi Michi Baking Collective in Bankers Hill, and this week they'll start a month-long residency. So it sounds like it could be a shop going into the future, but at Michi Michi every Sunday through Wednesday from 3:30 to 9:30. Some fun flavors. I like good ice cream, even though I don't eat it that much. I'm lactose intolerant. But you got Kitty Kitty Bang Bang. You got Yippee Skippy. You got Exhausted Parent. You have the Passion Fruit Italian Ice, and then Peanut Butter Cup. I mean, those are just some of them. But yeah, it was Sam the cooking guy. Zine is Zach's dad, and he credits his son actually with helping him leave TV, and now he's got a YouTube channel with 3.8 million. Did you ever watch Sam the cooking guy?
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah, dude, solid.
Character.
Yeah, and you know he's got a cooking book now, but you know before just trying to figure out his recipes, super simple, just basically taking like how we would cook, you know, not like at a restaurant, not from scratch. It's like, take this bacon and add this and wrap it in here, put it on the grill, boom, you got a good meal. So I got definitely a lot of recipes from Sam the cooking guy, but I guess his son is now in the ice cream business, and their Instagram is Scoopy Scoopy. It looks like it has Scoopy Scoopy. It looks like it has 2 Y's at the end, but they're super premium ice cream. It's saying that they are at Michi Bakery Sunday through Wednesday, 3:30 to 9:30, and Coffee in Leucadia from Friday through Sunday, 4:30 to 9:30. So
cool.
If you guys want some ice cream, go check them out. All right, we're not going to do all the to-dos. I'm just going to give you guys one to-do coming up because I've been to this a few times. It's over in Del Mar, and it is called the Boardroom Show. Have you ever been to the Boardroom Show?
No.
So anybody who loves surfboards, you got to go to the Boardroom Show. It's pretty sick. It's over in Del Mar. They have it once a year. They have shape-offs. So they have like a kind of March Madness style, this guy versus this guy, see who shapes. They got an hour to shape a board. They have all kinds of, boards on display. They have other showing people how to glass a board, how to do different things, so it's all surfboard inspired. But I went a few years ago, and it's Saturday, October 11th from 10 to 6 and Sunday, October 12th from 10 to 4. And there's other things. They have other events or experiences and stuff where you can hang out with these. I mean, there's like anybody in the surf industry, like there's a lot of surf industry in San Diego. There is a lot of these guys just cruise around. So you'll see, famous surfers, local guys, big shapers that if you know any of the, even local shapers, any of the bigger shapers. Eric Arakawa is the kind of the honoree this year, but you get VIP stuff. So VIP dinner and a surfboard with the icon and foam Eric Arakawa. So you go dinner with him. You could do the entire weekend tickets. There's a few other things going on, but it's a fun event. So go down there, check it out, cruise around. Doesn't take long, but if you love surfboards like I do, I just love looking at surfboards. I have a collection of surfboards, even though I rarely surf anymore. I probably have, let's see,
every
1,
Friday.
2, 3. Oh, so wait, I got 2 in the house now as backdrop. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 6, maybe 7 boards. I use 1 or 2 of them. But yeah, I've been going out Friday, so I'm pretty stoked on that. Getting out there. 3 out of the last 4 Fridays. There's actually a big swell in the water this week. Because we ate some lunch with some friends over at Fletcher Cove in the little grass up there, looking down, and it was the first time I've seen swell in a while. It was looked pretty good. I didn't make it out. We're too busy. But anyways, Boardroom Show is coming. I guess it would be when we drop this the following week. So
cool.
Go check that out. And then Adieu. I bid you adieu. And so these guys have been around for 8 years, and it is a North County brewing or a brewery. And you sent it to me this morning. Who was it? Tell us the story.
I just sent it to you.
Okay.
No, I'm just joking. Yeah, Black Plague.
Yeah.
It's kind of shocking, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They basically just shut down over the weekend. So in Bermuda Club where we're at, one of the owners is a member here. So they have a tap over here with their beer.
Mm-hmm.
And we were just at Upper Crust for my pop's birthday last week, and he got Black Plague, one of their hazies, and we were chatting about it and like how they, started with kind of the guy who, let me get his name real quick. So Jordan Hofart in 2016, retired professional skateboarder, but he had that whole, like not that whole crew, but he had, I guess, people, how do you say it? Like,
just in that
collabs,
industry.
I guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
in that industry. Yeah, I mean, yeah, within that industry. So he had a collab with like Nigel Houston. He had a collab with Tony Hawk, where like some of their bigger beers. He teamed up with career marketer Jared Doss and other business partners to open a brewery meant to be simultaneously dark and cheery. So going by the name Black Plague, it started out in a 13,000 square foot facility at the end of a cul-de-sac in inland Oceanside, where despite being tucked out of sight, it quickly became a hit. Now, I've never been to the place. It looks pretty sick, but
I've never been there either. I've just had their beer a bunch.
yeah, had a lot of their beer. You see it a lot out, or you saw it out a lot out and about. But apparently, as with a lot of breweries and businesses and, funds and whatever else, life happens, and sometimes they got to close down. So anyways, they're literally just closed down, I think on the 28th, or this weekend. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
September 28th was their last day. So
Sunday.
they haven't posted, or Sunday. Yeah. They haven't posted anything on Insta. Didn't look like anything. I went to their website, and it was, when you bring up their website, they usually have like a intro video or like a highlight video, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That was gone. It just said video not here. The next page, video not here, but everything else was still up. So I don't know if they're going to relaunch the brand or something else might be happening. But anyways, they are gone. Sounds like all their spots. In North Park, they had a spot called Purgatory Lounge. They did in 2023 when Roller moved out down there. And then they had the Observatory, they had the dearly departed, the tap room abutted by the popular live music venue, the Observatory. And the dearly departed shuttered this spring. The tap room is now a satellite of Asylum Brewing. So the problem of profitability did not die with the North Park closure. Despite efforts by ownership and Black Plague staff, the company closed its doors on Sunday, September 28th. During its 8 years in business, the company's beers earned numerous awards at competitions such as the San Diego International Beer Competition, California State Fair, Brewers Cup of California, and U.S. Open Beer Championships. So if you guys see some Black Plague on your shelves in the next few weeks, because it's still going to be fresh right now, I'm sure they have some productions that they still have to get out, right?
Yeah.
They probably didn't just run out of beer. So you'll probably see it the next few weeks, but grab some because probably won't see it for a while.
Yeah, that's a bummer. That's a big boy to go under. Not that they were a huge brewery, but just
they were huge.
saw it
they
a
were,
lot.
They had,
like
yeah,
locally
they were,
huge.
Locally, yeah. Good distribution. You see it in a lot of stores. You see it in a lot of the bottle shops, liquor stores, that kind of stuff. Like anywhere with a beer cave, you're going to likely find some Black Plague. In some, you see some of these breweries that have been around, really good local, but they just kind of like that vibe. They're not distributing. So you have to go to the tap room. Maybe you'll find it out and about once in a while at like a, brewer's tap room type spot or somewhere, beer garden or something like that. But you're not going to find it on store shelves. Yeah. These guys were a lot of spots, good beers. So yeah, it'll be,
and now it means that there's not going to be any Black Plague beers at Chicken Hawk.
Oh yeah.
So that's kind of sad.
Yeah. I wonder what's going to be there. I guess they'll fill it in. There's a few more options. It was like when when Anchor Steam went out of business.
Mm-hmm.
They were like the longtime San Francisco brewery. That's because I liked Anchor Steam. It was whatever, just a normal lager.
Yeah,
but it was one I'd get every now and again, and I like their aesthetic. I like the vibe.
it's also just like one of the OGs. It's like if Sierra Nevada stopped making Sierra Nevada Pale Ale right now.
So I went out the next week to look for is there any last ones left on the shelf? I didn't find any.
Yeah,
so I didn't get.
They even tried rebranding
Anchor.
and it didn't work.
Mm-hmm. I think they potentially sold or are selling or somebody's going to pick up that brand and run with it. So anyways, that is the end of Black Plague. So we'll see. I don't know. They still have the brand. Can see something pop up. We'll see. Who knows? All right. That was Adieu. So we bid Black Plague Adieu. All right. Now a question for Cassidy. Are you ready for this one?
Let's hear it. I don't know. We'll see.
They're good. Sometimes they're going to be deep. Sometimes they're going to be topical. This one's kind of in the middle. Has to do with whatever. I guess it doesn't have to do with anything. Let's let you answer this. All right. What
You were just shaping my answer.
now that we are into the last quarter of 2025 or almost there, when this drops, it'll be the last quarter. So October, November, December. We've had three quarters of the year. We got a few months left. I guess maybe what was your biggest goal or what is your biggest goal for 2025? Since we still have some time to get in there. Could be business, life, whatever, anything. So what are you working on as far as Cassidy? What's your biggest goal?
That's a good question. I think being in almost the fourth quarter, just finishing strong. I feel like we've had a pretty good business year. It'd be fun to finish it off on a, 6 or 7 deal run.
So 6 or 7 deals is the goal.
Yeah. So I'd say that's the goal.
Yeah.
Or maybe we'll say 6 or 7 closings because we already know we have one closing next week.
Yeah.
So, so we bank one.
Put it in
just
the bank.
one in there. But I think just finish strong. I think that's fall for us tends to not be super, not super busy, but I think we'll be busy, kind of just ramping up for 2026. So, so I guess maybe that's the goal is make sure that we're hitting the ground running in 2026 is my final goal of 2025.
Yeah, we'll have to. I was just thinking about that. We go over our business plan and all that kind of December, but maybe we ramp that up a little bit sooner.
Yeah.
We
now.
start getting into October, November. I mean, we already are. We have our business, like our business plan doesn't change too much going into the new year. It's just a matter of executing what we already have. But yeah, that'll be. Let's get on that. So
Probably not going to win a championship in softball. So that was one last year. We got that though.
got it. Check that off the list.
I'm trying to think of anything else. No, that's probably good.
All right. So a 6 or 7 closings. If we got, because you got a goal, you got to get specific. You can say finish strong, but you're like, what does that mean? So 6 or 7 more closings before the end of the year, real estate related. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we'll get there.
We'll say in escrow before December.
Okay.
Before the end of the year.
In escrow. Okay. So we could roll it over to the next year if needed, or start. Yeah. Okay. I got it. 6 or 7. All right. We're on track. All right. And my goal is to continue to grow this podcast. We are going to be the biggest podcast in San Diego, and that's what we're working on here. We're going to have some new, I really need to get more. So if anybody out there, if you guys have a good reels guy, a good clip guy, let me know. Cause that's one thing. We have all the content, just getting it out there.
Yeah.
Get busy with all of our other YouTube channels and all that kind of stuff, our other Instas, or marketing for houses. And this needs to move onto the front burner. So as we move through this year, we're going to continue to grow this and make this one of the best podcasts we have
grew
here.
our board.
Yeah.
We have one more sound bank that we're about to see if it works.
Rip it. Let it go. Let's see what happens here. Let's see. Yep. Let's see. Yep. There we go. We just got that bass and that's hot.
Good.
Yeah. It is our intro song, but just the instrumental part of it. So anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll catch you all next week for another great edition of the Livin in San Diego podcast. Adios.